what is holding me back from what I love? Now, I'm going to speak in this person, like as if everything that I'm talking about right now is my process, because it is. But that's the ultimate question, right? Why is that the ultimate question? Well, listen. Why are we all doing this? And when I say that, you could say, what do you mean, doing what? Anything and everything is because of love. Why? Because at its core, that's what everything is. And you can argue with me all day and say, well, how could you say this is love? And how could you say that hate, for example? How could you say hate is love? Hate would not be spawned if it wasn't for love. So we could sit here all day and say which then came first, the chicken or the egg. But can we just stop that and just focus on your suffering, my suffering, our suffering? What is holding you back from the things that you love? Yourself. There isn't anything in your way. The only reason why you think there's something in your way is because you project outside of yourself some sort of responsibility that belongs to somebody else, because you do not want to have to feel that pain and suffering, but that is why you feel the pain and suffering. And if I've lost you, then maybe I could do an example. Maybe I could give you an example that would show you and prove to you that everything that is happening isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. And I find myself in such an interesting situation, but I keep coming back to the most important thing, and that is I've chosen this. For whatever reason, I could go off all day on a tangent in my head trying to figure out why I chose this. But it doesn't matter, because I do indeed see that I have chosen this. My daughter has chosen everything. The vision of my daughter started coming to me, I recall it, since I was a little boy. The vision of her is exactly the vision I've always had. Now, I couldn't see what she was to me until I was much older, but I saw that Satya was coming to me. And there's no accident. I didn't choose her name. Her mother chose her name. But her name literally means truth. How did the truth come to me when I pushed it away for so long? I pushed responsibility so far outside of myself, and it caused so much suffering in my life. I hurt so many people. But now, through the idea of my Kriya, through the practice of my Kriya, I see that all of the prana, I see that all of this journey, all of this energy is manifest for this moment right now. And in this moment, I have the ultimate clarity, and that is this one simple thing. There is only myself holding me back from love, and that I'm doing it all for love. You may choose, or I may choose, things that don't seem to be a perfect fit, but that is it. That itself is it. Everything that I choose is a perfect fit. It may seem like there's something in my way, or there's an obstacle, or why did I live a poly lifestyle my entire life just to come to this moment right now and say, I can't do that? I actually made that very decision. I made that very decision that I can't do this poly lifestyle a while ago. So I stopped. And wouldn't you know, like, that decision can't be made. It just can't be made. There's no way to make the situation that we are in is the choice that was already made. I haven't gotten back or onto a main road yet, so bear with me. Before I get there, I want to get this right. Yeah. And you could play victim if you want. You could say certain things, but listen, it all points back to myself. I am in no way, shape, or form a victim. And ultimately, like that, I came to where I'm at now after living 15 years of a polyamorous lifestyle. Polyamory isn't for me. But guess what? I find myself in a polyamorous relationship. Why? I don't know. But it doesn't at all matter why. It doesn't at all matter. I could go on all day and night trying to figure out why I'm here. And then even some people would say, well, what define polyamory? Listen, we're already living a fully polyamorous lifestyle. Okay? I choose to only partake in the idea of sexual, let's just do this PG style, my private area entering her private area, and only one. But yet, she has chosen something else. And she's chosen others. Maybe only one, I don't know. I don't know because I don't ask. And I only don't ask because no matter what she would answer, it doesn't matter. Like even if she chose 15 lovers, the way that I feel for her has nothing to do with her. She's just the sentiment, if you will, of my affection, of my love, of my creation. She is literally the creation of love in my mind, manifest before me in a physical form. So it doesn't matter that she's choosing another lover. I don't care. However, this is where I have come recently. I just recently went through this love awakening course and practiced the Kriya. And let me tell you, I went through the portal of love and humility. So I see that if I perceive conflict, well then I need to ask myself if I can remain present and in the moment. And if I perceive conflict, then that means I'm not. So then, what shall I do? Well, I shall offer myself up. And that's what I'm doing now. I offer myself up to the object of my affection. And if you say that, well, there's your issue, you're objectifying. No. Quite the opposite, actually. I'm putting love outside of myself in the form of this woman. I am saying that she is choosing others. That in itself is objectifying. It's identifying as well. And I tell you, anytime that you're going to do that, you may as well have fun. You may as well, if you're not going to take full responsibility for the creation in front of you, for the practice that is your Kriya, which is everything that has led you up to this very moment right now, well, then you better choose fucking fun. You better choose entertainment. You better choose a feeling that best suits you. And for me, that feeling is love. It's not that I don't care. It's that here I am. So, what did I say? I said, I can't do this. Because I perceive myself as experiencing conflict. Does that mean I'm giving up on her? Does that mean I'm giving up on the experience? No, it just means that I've come to a place in my life where if I'm going to insert my manhood into a woman, then I will reserve that experience for when for when I only see her as myself. And that's all I can do. Now that I finished talking about that particular experience, the idea of sexuality, I want to talk to you about something deeper, even deeper. And that is this identification of, let's just say, my daughter, okay? Now, I chose her, it's obvious to me. She chose me. Because not only do I get to say that I as long as I see that there is some sort of other experience, well then she can say the same thing. She chose me. All the experiences that little girl has, she chose. I can promise you that. She is not a victim at all of any circumstance ever. And I pray that she never has to experience something that she would feel a victim to. So the only way that I can see that is through her. So then I see that there may be someone else feeling like a victim. And I don't want them to feel that. And that creates conflict in my head. So thanks to my greatest lesson in life, and that is my daughter, the greatest lesson of separation. I see there is no separation. Therefore, what will I do? I will go deeper into my Kriya. I will go deeper. And there is no goal, because that's not Kriya. There just is this experience that I see, that there is nothing outside of me, that everything that I'm witnessing and experiencing is me. So if I am feeling conflict, then I'll pray. And I won't put my penis inside a vagina. But I'm not going to deprive myself. I want to be clear on that. There will not be any depriving. It's just that my Kriya now will keep some sort of concept that is outside this physical form, right? So I don't need to do that. There isn't a need. Deeper levels of self-love could just be that, my friends. If you perceive levels, well then there's going to be a constant evolution of leveling. I think that's why maybe that word, there's a play on words there. Yeah. So it's okay. Now I understand, like when I was 19 and I was in love. And the way that I was in love then, I thought there was no way I could ever love again like that. I was wrong, but I lived a majority of my adult life actually living that. Not to say that I didn't experience wonderful love. Oh my God, I was married for a long time. and had a beautiful love and passion and experience, and made literally the child that is Satya, truth. See what I mean? The only thing holding you back from truth is yourself. The only thing holding you back from love is yourself. So Shane, no need to hold yourself back. Everything that you are experiencing is love. I love you.